Oh, well, I say hello because I can't say good morning because it is the afternoon actually on a Sunday afternoon here in the United Kingdom, and I'm test riding something different today. Rather than being on the motorbike, I thought I would test ride and show you around the Tesla. So this is the Tesla Model 3 Performance, and I've had this vehicle now since March the 10th. 2020, just as we were about to go into lockdown, so we haven't done many miles because obviously we've been stuck at home. This is the wife's car, not mine, but she can't go to work at the moment, so all we do is we come out and we get a sandwich and we go home. That's all we can do. Anyway, what I wanted to do, we've had a little bit of an update on the software, so I just thought we'd do a little bit of UK driving to demonstrate what this thing does to driving itself. So you change the gears via this thing here. You either go up to go in reverse, or down to go into drive, or up one for neutral, or you press it and then you go into park. That is as technical as we're going to get. Right, so let's get out of here now. Now there's one thing that I was a little bit disappointed. I know that in America when you drive these cars you get to have a little bit like a spaceship when you put it in reverse, and mine doesn't do that, or rather the wife's doesn't do that, so not to worry. But anyway, right, this is an unusual thing for a Tesla because we're going out through a garage where we don't need any fuel because we have some, because we charge up at home. So yeah, getting into this thing and into this panel here that does a little bit of display of where you're going to go. So this is all premium package that comes. You get this for 12 months. This gives you the satellite navigation and nice pretty pictures. As in that you get with this you get to watch Netflix, you can play games, you can do various things to entertain yourself. And I'm sure if you're watching this video and you've not seen one of these vehicles before, you'll know that there's a car. You'll know that there are all sorts of things you can do with these things. They are very connected and the software updates quite often. So this particular one, what it's doing at the moment is it's showing you my car and it will show you the cars around it. Let's go this way. So I am now in this lane. If I bring my stick down once, it puts the speed limit on there and it's 73 miles an hour, and the car will go to that 73 miles. So exactly like adaptive cruise control. So you get vehicles with adaptive cruise control, this thing will brake and accelerate even from the point of view when it actually gets to a following a car. When the car stops at a roundabout, this thing stops. When that one moves away, this one moves away as well. So it's great. If I click it down twice, what it does now is it finds the centre of these two lanes, the white lines there and the lines here, and it's driving itself basically. I have got my hands on the steering wheel, so I'm in control at all times. That is the car slowing down and the car braking now as I'm coming up to this roundabout, and it is anticipating. What it doesn't do in the UK at the moment is like roundabouts. So I'm just going to put my foot just on the brake there very briefly, and what happens is the regenerative there. The motors do the generation thing, regenerative braking, that's the words that I'm looking for. So it's doing that. So anyway, let's go back into self-drive again. 73 miles an hour, double click it and the thing is driving itself. I keep my hand on the steering wheel so it knows that I'm connected to the car, and then it's not going to ask me to pull the steering wheel at all. If I do take my hand off the steering wheel, then what it'll do is it will remind me to put my hand back on there and ask me to move the wheel slightly. But as my hand is on there, it's not going to do that. So there's a few other things you can do. So you can check out behind, and apparently in the new version that's just come out now, because this car is completely loaded with cameras, in the newer version of software which is about to come to the UK, you can now see the two side cameras. So it's like you can look in through the wing mirrors and check those out as well, so that's good. So you can look behind you, and yeah, you've got lots of other cameras in lots of other places, including this little eyesight camera up here, which is for something that I think Tesla think it's for checking the interior of the car, and I don't know what they're going to do or how they're going to use it, but there's one up there. I think it's for when these things go completely autonomous, and then you start renting your car out so that you can go and pick people up, or the car will pick people up and delivered them somewhere, and that's like a vandal camera. That's my guess anyway, but anyway, who cares? We'll find out in any good time. So energy and energy consumption, so we charge it up overnight up to about 80% capacity of the battery, and that's kind of like where we leave it, and that's what we need. So it goes up to about 252 miles, and I think the range of the whole thing charged up is 300 and something, but we've never charged it all the way full because, as I said, we've not been anywhere to be able to do a trip in it. Acceleration is amazing. The warmer it is, the better the acceleration it is, because obviously the batteries are much more in tune with, or much warmed up and ready to give the power, and the same as the regenerative. So if I just tap the brakes now, you notice the speed. I'll just tap the brakes, my feet are off the brakes now. The regenerative, that's another word I can't say. I'll just pull over here for a second. You can see that's the car slowing down itself. There's nobody behind me, so I'm absolutely fine, and I'll just pull back out of there and I'll accelerate again. And there we go, that's kind of what it is. So you hardly ever use any brake pads with these cars. So there's loads more to say about the car, but I'm not going to prattle on and waffle on. There's a bit of a taster. We could do a few more videos if we get some thumbs ups and some likes, and people let us know that they're quite happy with what they're seeing. And if you want to know more about the Tesla, quite happy to do some Tesla videos and get some of those thrown up there, but you need to give us a few comments, please, and if you do, then we'll put some videos up. Don't you think, dear? Absolutely. We'll put a few Tesla videos up there as if people like them. Thanks very much for watching. It's me, Smile You're on TV, and I am smiling. It's the best smile I can manage today. Just in case this is the first video you're watching, please subscribe, and this video, this channel was originally set up to document my trip across Australia on a DRZ 400e, but as we're in lockdown, don't look like I'm going until next year, so I'll just continue making videos to grow the channel before then. So thanks very much for taking the time and watching this. If this is the first time, let us know how you get on, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next video.